This is Word the Street with your host, Uncle Nick. I'm the bipolar, biracial bastard, the motherfucking lone wolf, the black Italian stallion. Uncle Nick is here to do motherfucking work, and if you don't know, you better ask somebody. The niggas, the bitches, the ladies, the gents, the rats, the cats, the motherfucking dogs, the babies, the aliens, the reptiles, the motherfucking reptilians. Ask them all. Uncle Nick is down for to come up in a New York minute, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Stop fucking playing with me. I'm Sicilian, but I'm not a square. You know what I mean? Bada bang, bada boom, 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 motherfuckers. Let's get this shit poppin'. Shout out the Wolfpack. Shout out everybody in the comment section. All the new subscribers, all the old subscribers. Everybody hitting that motherfucking notification button. And most of all, everybody that donates to the motherfucking show. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all motherfuckers. Drip, drip, drip fills the bucket, bitch. You know what time it is, you know what I mean? But without further ado, further delay, let's get into this motherfucking shit and let's get it poppin'. Let's go. Now, growing up as a kid in the projects, the Lower East Side Avenue D, motherfucker, Jacob Reese, stand up, pluck up. You know what I mean? I seen a lot of bullshit, man. They were throwing motherfuckers off the roof. They were killing the cops. They were just fucking wild and chopping people up in bathtubs. There was a lot of crazy shit going on. But what I used to see on the regular, every day, all motherfucking day, 24 hours a day, staring out the window with motherfucking drug addicts, son. And that was one thing that always made me steer clear of getting high or doing drugs or dabbling in any of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But my man's aunt, you know what I mean? I used to see all types of shit. She used to walk us to school sometimes, once in a blue, you know what I mean? My mom might be doing something like that. And yo, we used to catch her in the phone booth because we would go to school, try to pop back out, head to the store, get candy, whatever the fuck it is that we were doing. And she would be in the phone booth, and we used to see her, man. She'd be smoking crack, man, smoke coming out the phone booth. Bitch looked like her head is on fire, you know what I'm saying? But that bitch would start barking like a seal. Bark, 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 all type of shit. She would lose her mind for like 2 minutes, then walk up the street. She would be dressed nice and shit like that. Not like no fucking crackhead. I mean, she kind of looked like a crackhead, but she still had style, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, yo, what the fuck is going on over here? Then my man's uncle and shit, he used to sniff mad coke. This nigga's jaw, man, his shit was off the hook. His shit never stopped moving. My man could write essays with his jaw piece. His shit was like a typewriter, son, just like this, like all day. Be like, yo, I'd be like, yo, slow it down. What the fuck is going on with your face? But I was a kid and I didn't really understand. But then I started understanding later on, like, oh, this nigga's on coke. This motherfucker's smoking crack. This nigga's on dope. Looking like a fucking zombie, nodding out on the corner and all that. All these different people that I would see, man, they will physically destroy themselves, you know what I mean? So early on, I was like, man, either you're a seller or you're a fucking customer. And it was a lot of people, like I said, I would see family members, other motherfuckers, young kids, you know what I'm saying, that they would later grow up to be fucking crackheads. I know a little crazy bitch running around the neighborhood and shit like that. She's a crackhead, her boyfriend's a crackhead, they had a crack baby, they got a crack family, and they be rolling through begging for dollars and all types of shit. It's a horrible thing to see, you know what I'm saying? So for me personally, I was like, yo, let me pump my motherfucking brakes. I never even really drank beers or nothing like that till I got into my 20s, you know what I'm saying? Early on, I would just smoke a little weed. That shit would make me mad analytical. I start writing raps and popping shit and doing all types of stuff. Made me feel like a superhero or something. I had a superpower. I looked at the world differently, and I'm like, nah, I don't need to be getting high, fucking my shit up, looking like a goddamn junkie, you know what I'm saying? So I always steer clear of that shit, me personally. And sometimes I would have friends around me, this one's sniffing coke, this one's doing this one's doing that. And I personally don't give a fuck until it starts looking like you are a fiend and you start misbehaving and you're fucking shit up and you're stealing. And I start hearing stories from people about this and about that, and it's like, yo, come on, son. You a decent person, but drugs will take a person to a fucking different dimension. You know what I'm saying? The greatest motherfucker on earth will become the biggest scumbag, turning tricks at a truck stop or some bullshit like that. You know what I'm saying? Begging for dollars in the middle of the fucking street with some dirty ass sandals on, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers just let themselves go, and it's a sad thing to see, like I said, you know what I mean? So I try to keep my circle tight, and if I see people slipping or sliding or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean, I try to put them on their square, but people like to get hot. So sometimes you can't save a motherfucker. They gotta hit rock bottom or they gotta fucking die, you know what I mean? And that's gonna lead into this, right? Now I saw this interview, you know what I'm saying? You got Lord Jamar up there all the time riding Vlad's dick, you know what I'm saying? That's his best friend and all that. But you God was up there. And I watched this little clip, you know what I'm saying, where he was talking with Vlad and he seemed like, yo, he was checking Solomon, slow that shit down. Who the fuck do you think you are? You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted, my man, but I'm like, yo, maybe I'm just hearing this shit wrong. And then I saw this second clip where he's talking about ODB being in the studio, and I guess he got his son to get up there and say that his father was getting high in front of him, you know what I'm saying, and he was looking at him and watching him. It's kind of a fucked up story, you know what I'm saying, and he tried to tie you, God, into it, like, well, do you know about, no, God, I don't know nothing about that at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Well, were you there? What did I just tell you? Don't try to put that sucker shit on me. And even when China Mac was doing the little interview, he kept asking him some funny questions. People seem to be getting a little aggravated with Vlad, like, and you can physically see it, like, man, shut the fuck up. Ask me something that's worth something, but this nigga's here just to exploit everything and make the most sensationalized fucking story out of nothing, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker's here to fuck shit up at your expense, you know what I'm saying? Make you look like an asshole, basically. In so many words. So he turns to son and he's like, yo, don't even try to put no shit like that on me, because if I was around him, niggas wouldn't have been doing this, niggas would have been doing that. And who the fuck do you think I am that I'm just gonna be around my man and he's getting stupefied in front of his fucking kid, you know what I'm saying? We don't got no morals. Wu-tang isn't for the babies, motherfucker. And I'm just gonna let this shit go down, and you know what I mean? That's just how it is at the end of the day. Who the fuck do you think you talking to? So you better get on your good foot right now, get this interview correct. And then they started talking about some other bullshit, but I just wanted to give my man some props right there, because you got a lot of motherfuckers that get up here on this dude's platform and they allow him to like just exploit them, or they feel they gotta answer every fucking question, or they keeping it real. And this dude, you can see his bravado, his ego through the motherfucking years. He's really starting to feel himself, and he's really starting to think that his fucking opinion matters, when the fact of the matter is he's an outsider. He's not from the streets. He's not from this motherfucking culture. He's a fan on the outside looking motherfucking in, but now he thinks he's gonna run some shit. He's the top Don Dada, you know what I'm saying? He's out here putting in work, and he can just flow and just conduct these interviews any fucking way he wants to and make motherfuckers look stupid. And you got a lot of young motherfuckers, or motherfuckers that don't know they head from their ass out here, and they allow him to conduct himself this way and get away with this bullshit. And you got corrected that shit real quick. I seen China Mac told him to pump his brakes when he got on that bullshit about seeing Eric Holder at the store or whatever the fuck it was. Like, what kind of question is this, man? Get the fuck out of here. And like he said before, this nigga does investigative journalism. This nigga's a hip-hop cop with a website and a motherfucking camera. This nigga doesn't do interviews. He interrogates motherfuckers, and he just paints people in a bad light, you know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers get some shine and they're able to spin that shit around, you know what I'm saying, and get some popularity on the internet and hold it down and do their fucking thug Tezo and salute the motherfucking y'all. Y'all know how to play the game. But there's other motherfuckers that go up there and they just paint a horrible picture of themselves. And you have to think about it after the fact. If somebody has a venue, if somebody has a business, if somebody just has any endeavor, whatever the fuck that they want to get you involved in, or they thought you were once upon a time some cool guy, or you represented something great, but then you go up there and paint yourself as this tasteful, thugged out motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Are people gonna be inclined to fuck with you after that? So how does this really help you? You know what I'm saying? You go viral, maybe you get some record sales, but in the long run, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get that bag. The only one that seems to be winning is this dude Vlad TV. So like I said, I don't like to be redundant or nothing like that, but I wanted to give you guys props, because it's just easy to sit up there and go with the flow and be like, oh yeah, I was there, oh, this was like this. No, nigga, have some fucking respect. And that was a bugged out interview he did with ODB's son, you know what I'm saying? If I was his son, I would have been like, yo, dog, slow that shit down. Or maybe he felt proud of it. Maybe he wanted to talk about it. But I think later on in life, when people look back on these Vlad TV interviews, they're gonna be like, yo, what the fuck was on my biscuit, son? I was on that space cadet shit. I let Vlad send me to the moon. Good night, Irene. Bad news bears and all that fly shit under the sun, you know what I'm saying? But anyhow, y'all get up in the comment section. Y'all let me know what y'all motherfucking think, you know what I'm saying? And if you appreciate the content, get up in the description box and drop a donation, you know what I'm saying? Stop fucking playing with me. And other than that, I'm out this motherfucker. Y'all be safe, be cool, be easy. Don't do anything stupid on the fucking internet or in these goddamn streets. And I'll see y'all motherfuckers soon. Peace.